Some people thought that it should have been Lil Wayne that was performing in the 2025 Super Bowl, since it was New Orleans.
Y'all overhyping this. This is an emotional reaction.
You think?
Yeah, I know. It's not no thing. This is I know. This is you felt something and you didn't really process the information, or like just why did this happen, or just the reverse engineer try to figure out like why did this happen, who did this, or what. Y'all felt something, the little bit of information y'all used, and y'all blew it up.
Jay-Z over the thing. He decides who goes. Therefore, it was like they beefing and all this other stuff.
Even though he paid for his taxes.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, we'll look it up.
Who paid for who taxes?
Jay-Z paid for Lil Wayne taxes. And then millions. Yeah, I think it was like 14.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put it somewhere. Yeah. And then also
I'm not paying for anybody's taxes. I got beef.
I was trying to tell you. Or making him, and he make him like a part owner or like title or something.
I didn't hear about it.
So yeah, man, it's like little stuff that like why? And then I think they was together like a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometime this year.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, what's the issue?
I don't know, man.
Why do y'all think it's such a beef there? And I get that they've been throwing subliminals like back in the day, but I thought it was always like friendly jazz.
Yeah, I never thought they had actual beef.
Yeah.
At one point, Jay-Z was trying to sign him.
Yeah.
And then he reached out to Baby.
Like, well, Baby told him.
Yeah, he's like, I could have just signed him, but I reached out to Baby, let him know. And Baby sent me like, not a cease and desist, but it's like you trying to interfere with business.
Yeah, it was like tampering or something.
Yeah,
like something wild.
Yeah, tampering, something wild. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be on the up and up, you know what I'm saying? I could have snaked him and just took him. But I got respect for you saying you do that.
Which I think that's wild because of the reputation of like Baby. And I see him jumping out the window, and I see like the reputation of Baby talking like, you know, they gonna respect something, this, that, and the third. And I'd be like, did y'all have an issue about money?
Yeah. Wasn't that a whole falling out between you and
like speaking of like disrespecting the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Or like not giving a person dues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That would be something that
you owed him literal dues.
You
owed him payments.
Like that's, for me, that's wild. And I see Nicki Minaj, she jumping out the window too, which is understandable. And I understand that these artists feel some type of way about that. No, I understand why they're doing it. I'm not agreeing that it's okay.
Cause one, I like that people are jumping up to stand up for Lil Wayne. I like that the culture is like, we think Lil Wayne should be. I'm fine with it. What I'm not fine with is the reasoning.
What you said. Yeah.
I'm
what
not
she said.
fine with the reasoning. You know what I mean? Like more so like people just, you know, they conspiratorial, they're doing all that stuff in the comments, whatever, this and that. But Nicki Minaj jumping out here crazy. And I get it. That's your guy. That's the guy that put you on. You know what I'm saying? But you calling Jay-Z over the house nigga?
Yeah.
Especially after like the clip you just saw me. I had forgot about it.
Oh, yeah, that clip of Lil Wayne when he was doing, I believe, a CNN interview.
Yeah. When he basically was like, racism doesn't exist because I'm rich.
Yeah. If they don't show that America like black people or understand what a black man going through, then
he's like, you stupid if you on some Black Lives Matter stuff.
He was saying some wild stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to quote him, but you know what I'm saying? If need be, we'll put that in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, nobody else can agree with what I'm saying. Him saying that, among other things, him saying, you know, I got saved by a white police officer and taking himself out of the ideal of other Black Americans, you know,
separating yourself,
saying, you know, I'm connected to this, I'm not connected to that, you know, saying stuff like that. I don't want to see that on Black History Month.
Yeah, when you that's true. I forgot it was in February. That's crazy. Yes. Also, you just saying it also hammers home. I'm not throw Drake in it right now, but like when we know Drake basically hit a kayfabe and like molded himself, like. When Lil Wayne will separate his own self from the culture in moments like that, it makes sense how somebody can like a Drake can come up underneath a Lil Wayne, because it ain't about that. It ain't about that. It's about being hot and I'm being rich.
Yeah, me myself. Yeah. I'm not connected to it. I'm only connected to Wayne.
Yeah,
in this particular thing over it. Which listen, that's what got him there and got him to rap like that. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm mad at it. But I'm okay. I don't want to change it because the music has been so well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just so good. But if I'm looking at that on Black History Month, and if I'm looking at the Kendrick Lamar being the first hip hop solo artists to perform at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at any rapper to represent hip hop,
who better represents who better represent Rakim? Who you
know
gonna get?
Like
who you gonna get better than?
And also just it's not just represent hip hop. Who's gonna give me the better performance?
Yeah, that's one thing. That's the other than like I personally don't know how well Lil Wayne's music would translate. Like
we had that argument. Yeah.
What I mean by that is, and by the way, I don't know how well Kendrick Lamar's music is gonna translate. See. You know what I'm saying? Because I think artists like Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar are so big in our culture that people know about them outside of culture.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not artists like a Kanye West who just transcend, like he just leapfrog out of hip hop. That's my perspective when I was coming with, or like a Drake, or like people that just leapfrog out of hip hop to where they just like kind of stand on their own.
I think Kendrick has did that.
You think he did?
Yes, for sure. When you got Jamaicans, Nigerians, people in London rapping not like us or destroying another man's store, or even like when you hear "We Gonna Be All Right" and you hear these other like places using it as an anthem, like a war cry.
Which is why I think it made sense to get him right now. I personally think he probably may have had this announcement in the tuck, and he was just like, "You don't know this is the big joker." But you know what I'm saying? I personally think it was even before that. But what I'm saying is I think a lot of people who didn't know Kendrick may know Kendrick now because of that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, do they know about Section 80 Kendrick and like that? That's what I'm saying.
I think they may know about
or Miss Art. How down are they with like Damn? Because that was like his most popular album and like most accessible album.
And then but it's more critically acclaimed album is The Pimple Butterfly, and I think Damn coming right after that catapulted his notoriety. So like, but I'll go back to what you're saying, having that big joker in the tuck.
Yeah.
Like they saying that sound that you hear in 616 in the beginning is the same sound as
That's crazy. If that's true,
the thing that was launching the football. I was like, that's different.
Yeah, if that's true, that's when we be talking about like who the real villain is. Yeah. Like if that's true, then that's like we gotta call a spade a spade.
But let's be real. Let's be like truly honest about a lot of stuff, man. And listen, man, I like Lil Wayne, but I don't think
he's a GOAT.
He is a GOAT. 100%, bro. No, there's a lot of people that can't mess with Lil Wayne, and I stand on that.
Yeah.
But as a performer, I have not seen a good performance by I haven't seen a performance by Lil Wayne that would make me feel like I would want to see him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Because what it comes down to me is when you want to perform at the Super Bowl, you are asking for somebody else's money. Because there's people like Apple Music and Super Bowl that pay for your performance.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want somebody to invest in you, you have to show them that you're worth that investment. I personally have not seen or heard anybody go to a Lil Wayne show and say, "Hey, that was fire. That's one of the best concerts I've been to." Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, our homeboy said he sucked.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We heard the exact opposite.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
And
he said it's not good.
Yeah, and if you look at the lineup of the Super Bowl, you got Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars. You got Usher.
You said Beyonce?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have people who put on a show. They create a performance. Yeah. You had Usher who did a residency in Vegas to get his show right.
Let me ask you something while we on that subject. Yeah. When Usher performed, what was they at? What was that Super Bowl at?
It was in Atlanta.
It was in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just want that clarified.
Yeah, and Beyonce wasn't in Houston. Like
Beyonce was actually in New Orleans in 2013.
Yeah. And for me, that was when Lil Wayne was the hottest. Around that time was when he was like the biggest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, if Lil Wayne took his own craft more serious, if he was really serious about performing at Super Bowl, we should be hearing reviews about his shows outside of this right now going, oh, yo, Lil Wayne just tore it up. Like I just went there and he had people flying around, they was dancing and stuff.
Yeah. But and to say, and I'm not saying he has to have, I don't think you're saying that he has to have that, but it has to be something where his performance stands out.
It's got to be a spectacle.
Like I tell people, like the example I gave, bro, like I think if it's a hard example, but just listen. If R. Kelly is out and he didn't have the allegations, right? Right? If he have all the stuff that he had going
I don't
on
know
with
where
him,
you going, but
you know what I'm saying? Just trust me.
okay.
If I have R. Kelly I think R. Kelly is a better artist, as far as like musically. I think he sings better. But if you ask me, do I want R. Kelly or Usher at the Super Bowl, I'm picking Usher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you take Usher out there and you put Chris Brown in there, I'm taking Chris Brown. If you say, well, who you think is a better singer than Chris Brown?
Other than Usher and R. Kelly?
Yeah, take out Usher. I think
Maxwell.
Maxwell.
Yeah.
I'm picking Chris Brown because he's gonna put on.
He gonna be up there moving.
Yeah, it's gonna be like it's retention.
Yeah.
What, like in the Super Bowl, it's all about retention.
Is what
it's like how long. I mean, we need the audience to stay hooked to the TV for ads, for just retention.
Yeah.
So we need you to say, so who's gonna keep us there? Not saying Lil Wayne is not popular. Not saying Lil Wayne's not a global icon. Not saying Lil Wayne can't hold a certain demographic attention long.
Yeah.
But I don't think it reaches everybody like a Kendrick Lamar, especially after the year he had.
Yeah.
Because one of the things Kendrick has is momentum. And after having that Amazon deal,
yeah,
and having to pop out and seeing how well that did, I would think
if I'm Apple Music, if I'm looking at dollars, and I'm paying for a halftime show, you already proved that you can do it.
And let's be honest here. It's Drake's fault. I'm blaming Drake.
That's funny. Hey man, if he ain't already had us in the tuck, you just put more fire into it to be like, oh, we gotta choose
because I feel like if Drake wins, maybe if it's not in the tuck, which again it's a possibility.
Yeah,
with that 616, it may be in the tuck. But if it's not in the tuck, and Drake wins and he get the offer to do the Super Bowl, that's a dub for Wayne. Automatically. Wayne, you're gonna be there. Even though Wayne said in an interview, and I may be misquoting him, he said something like, if I get invited to the Super Bowl to perform at the Super Bowl, I'm not inviting nobody else. That's my moment. I'll be up there singing to everybody chorus and hooks, Bobby Valentino, but it's my moment.
Yeah. Which is why, like, I know a lot of people's like, but he could bring Nicki and Drake up there, but he wasn't talking like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even if, because I would like to see a Cash Money Lil Wayne.
I would love
that would be fire. That. You know what I'm saying?
I would love to see that.
Because to be fair, Drake isn't known to be like the best performer. But when you pair him with 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and like the new GOAT, Kendrick Lamar, that's a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? All due respect to Cash Money, they ain't that.
Yeah.
They not that. And you know, everybody not gonna understand Cash Money.
I think Nicki did a Super Bowl for the I believe she was on a Super Bowl. Don't remember, but I think she was like a extra performer.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, that she didn't headline. I think she was just extra on there. Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think Cash Money compares to like 6 legends on stage. All of they legends in their own right, but that's just a different level right there. And Nicki Minaj ain't the same Nicki that she has been in terms of like being hot right now.
Yeah.
And then Drake just came off this L.
Comes back to retention.
Yeah. So it's not, that show wouldn't be as hot as it would be if everybody was still on the A game.
How many views is Not Like Us still bringing in?
Crazy numbers.
Also, the thing that we missing on here too is just like, what if Kendrick drop an album in between here? Which I expect for him to drop something in October. Just to that
man, look, man, you have the momentum that's happening right now. You still got HBCU season coming up, so you know that's gonna be
Drake birthday coming up.
Drake birthday coming out. He got the album. You got the Grammys coming before the Super Bowl. It's
just rolling off.
It's just rolling off, man. You know it's like you got. Why would it not be here?
And from what I heard, I don't know how true it is. I got to look it up. It's not the thing that they keep bringing to Jay-Z. And I mean, Jay-Z's the face. I don't know how much power he has just to be saying, well, we want him, we don't. Yeah. I don't think it's just a yes or no, or we gonna prove this.
When Apple Music is putting up the money, Jay-Z does not have the final say.
I think it was like the city helped aid in that. Like the city itself picks who they want.
It's the people who's paying for it.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it.
I think they was like this. Sometimes the city is usually they have a list of names and they submit it to the city, I guess, council, whoever, and they bring back what they want.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. If this was Lil Wayne's moment, I'm like the other day, we looked up the ticket prices.
I bring that point up when I argue with other people because that's a good point.
Yeah. If Lil Wayne did perform, I want him to get his just due. Those ticket prices are $5,600 up for seats in the bleachers. New Orleans ain't gonna be in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the kind of people that's gonna be in there.
Not saying New Orleans ain't got no money.
We ain't saying that. We not saying that, but we also know demographics and we know that.
It's like that, like the France Olympics. Those France was there.
Yeah.
A lot of that wasn't France.
Yeah, a lot of that was not France. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? If Lil Wayne was going out, I don't want to be, just a stadium full of people who don't, understand Lil Wayne or Cash Money or what's happening. Those people are flying in from Silicon Valley or something like that, just there because it's the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And they might see Taylor Swift or something like that. You know what I mean? And I want better for that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I want better for myself though. I think Lil Wayne.
All that. I want a good show.
Yeah, I just want a good show. And again, Kendrick can get up there and fall.
Yeah.
Kendrick can get up there and then have a bad performance. He could get up there and them people not know his music. But I tell you what, I gamble on that before anything else.
Yeah.
Because like I said, go back to what I said, I think Lil Wayne is one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's 3. But I do not want him. I haven't seen him. I have seen Kendrick Lamar. I've seen the Grammy performances.
Yeah.
Come out with the cuffs, dancing, showing the culture of black people. And at the Grammy, I remember when they paying to the white people, them white people were terrified.
Didn't know what was going on.
Black people in the comment, yeah, boy, we love
Let them know, man.
Saying?
On every performance. One of my favorite performances was back in the day when he was on the Colbert Show. And he did the track from Untitled album.
Come on.
That performance
was.
And he just had the live
band. And that was Colbert's last episode.
Come on now.
That's a going out episode. Yeah. And that was a song
I
that
go
we didn't
back and watch it every day.
Because it's better than the track. Yeah. The performance
was better
than
the song on the album.
It's like,
tell me when you ever been to a Lil Wayne performance like, yo, I'd rather look at that.
It's not even Lil Wayne. That's not just isolate Lil Wayne. Name me a rapper.
Yeah, the live performance you rather watch or listen to
the live performance. Yeah, than the actual song. Kendrick does that, man. When you watch that Grammy performance,
what did the Indian say? Come on, man. What?
Come on, come on,
man.
Come on, yeah, we like Kendrick, but it's a reason.
Yeah, bro, you see the shirt.
It's a reason.
You know what I'm saying?